Hey, and what is going on, everybody? It is Zero here, back with some more Diablo action. We're going to go over the Arachyr's set dungeon today. Let me tell you guys, I was wrong. The Zunimasa's set dungeon is not the easiest of these set dungeons. The Arachyr's set dungeon is. I gotta tell you, I'm getting a little bummed out by these things. I thought they were going to be way more challenging than this. Based on just the Helltooth one was fairly challenging, mostly in terms of the design of the dungeon and actually getting all the enemies within the time limit. But the Zunis and the Arachyrs have been an absolute cakewalk. If you don't know where it is, guys, it's here in the Dalgar or Oasis. I can't even speak, but it's way down here. Whoa. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. So you start up here, obviously, you come down here, right there. That's where it is. Okay, you follow it all the way down. So I don't know why I just freaking zapped over there like that. That was weird. So let's get into the skills real quick. I'm pretty much using my normal Arachyr's build, just with a couple alterations. Went Dire Bats instead of the Cloud of Bats. It's got the range, and you're basically in sewers, so you're going straight down hallways the whole time, so why not use the bats with range? You need to use Piranado. One of the objectives within the set dungeon is that there's 5 elites. You have to kill all 5 of those elites while they're being affected by Piranha and the Spider Queen. So the easiest way to make sure you don't fail that is to also equip Creeping Death, so that the Piranha's debuff lasts almost forever. So there's no way that it can wear off. Mind you, if you're geared, if you're geared at all, like if your gear's any good, you're gonna kill these elites like really fast once you've hit them with Piranado. So you probably don't even really need Creeping Death, but it's a good idea to put it on just as a safety measure so that you don't fail it. Okay. We're going to be using Hex. Obviously, we need Hex because we need the Toad. Another one of the objectives is to have the Toad lick 30 enemies. That's really easy. Just plop down Hex as often as you possibly can, and you'll get that without even thinking about it. There's also Soul Harvest, which I don't think I even used once in it. Big Bad Voodoo Rain Dance, didn't use it once. Jaunt, Spirit Walk, you're going to use that to dart around. Spirit Vessel, Pierce the Veil, Grave Injustice. Like I said, this is so easy. You could probably do this with one passive on. Like, it's not even funny. Gear-wise, obviously, you need the 6 pieces of Arachyr's. I had Star Metal Kukri on, Henry's Perquisition, Coils of the First Spider, Mantle of Channeling. Mantle of Channeling is very tanky. While you're channeling, Henry's Perquisition is going to save you from a lot of damage on first hits. In the cube, like I said, it's basically the Arachyr set that I just posted up yesterday or last night. Staff of Chiropetra. I can't even say that. Chiropetra. Okay. Aquala Curious and a Ring of Royal Grandeur. It's super easy. It's like a really big letdown. I thought that these dungeons were going to bring a lot of challenge to the game. It really hasn't. Additionally, gear-wise, we've got the Compass Rose Traveler's Pledge set, just like in my video on this build, or the Arachyr's tank build yesterday, and the Belt of Transcendence. And the Convention of Elements. Like, it doesn't even require a guide. It's like a really, really big letdown. It's more of a... This is more of not so much a video guide about how to complete it. It's more of a video guide saying, Blizzard, what up with the lame-ass set dungeons? Because they're not very difficult. So far, anyway. I mean, I don't know about the other classes, because I haven't started doing those. But these Witch Doctor ones are just... I mean, I thought it was going to be a real chore to have to do all the set dungeons in the game. And if they're all around this difficulty, then it's not, and it's almost a throwaway. Like, the only reason to do them is to get the unlocks out of it, obviously, but you would assume that there would be more challenge to it than, I mean, it's just silliness. I mean, I went into the set dungeon one time, looked around at the layout, looked at the enemies, left, changed my setup very quickly, went back in, completed it. You know, like, it shouldn't be. They should be way more difficult. Anyway, guys, that's the video. That's the Arakhyr's set dungeon, if you could call it a dungeon. Let's call it the set cakewalk. Very, very easy. So the set dungeon mastery on this one is super easy. You guys won't have any problems. It doesn't even really require a guide. But I figured I'd make one anyway and tell you how disappointed I was in the set dungeon. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about the set dungeons. Do you think the difficulty of them is appropriate? Because I don't. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.